Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, August 14th, 2016. I'm going to talk real quick about writing a covered call and capturing the dividend during the time period of the covered call. This will add income to your covered call, presuming your shares are not taken away from you. So I'm going to use PSX as an example here. I'll try to keep this video short, but basically what I did was I wanted to write a covered call on PSX, and I noticed that the 80 covered call was paying $1. Okay, paying $1. So I said, okay. Let's give an expiration of a month, and basically I pick up $1 plus the $80 in a 1 month time period if my shares are taken away. In between now, which I put this trade on last week, so I don't have the exact date, but let's just say it was August 12th. In between now and September 12th, the dividend comes out. And in fact, it comes out in 6 days. And I said, hey, look, they pay 63 cents a share. So if I get $1 and I'm holding the shares through the dividend, because remember, I wrote the covered call in September, the third week of September's expiration date, there is a high chance that my shares will not be taken away from me in the next 6 days. So I collect the 63 cents because I hold the shares on the X date. So I've increased my profit from $1 per share for this covered call. I collect the 63 cents for the dividend because I'm holding the shares through the X date. And then if the stock were to rally, okay, I'm going to collect the $80 plus the $1.63 for the total profit. I bought in at 77.17. Okay, so you can see I'm going to get that profit all the way to here plus these two. Okay. So I've added some downside protection with the 63 cents. I've added to my income for this one covered call. So look for writing covered calls where you can capture the dividend while you're holding the stock. How I do this, how I find out when they're going to give a dividend, I like going to dividend channel right here. And I'll plug in PSX right here, and then it comes up. I use PSX in this example, and notice here is your X date. Okay, so I also use this little feature here, and again, I don't do this religiously. I just look for the ones that I want. Okay, the stocks that I'm going to write covered calls on, and I click the declaration. Dividend channel is going to tell us that these companies are going to their X dates are right here. Okay, they're also going to tell you what they're going to pay right here. So again, you can write the covered call, and say you write the covered call here, and you go on higher. Right in here is your X date. X date right there. You could pick up the extra dividend as income to this covered call. So going forward, this trade looks very good unless something really happens. Hope I didn't jinx myself. But at this point, I've added to my income 63 cents. I've added downside protection because I'm going to collect the dividend. If the stock were to fall, I've added to my downside protection so I can get out of the trade. But the probability that I make money here is good. So with that said, try to capture a dividend in between your covered calls to add to it. that's all I wanted to say today. I hope that you are using covered calls to add to your weekly and monthly income. It's a great way to generate income, whether you want to buy, whether you want to have extras in life, make ends meet, or in retirement. Because writing covered calls, and this is the most important thing, writing covered calls is that side of Wall Street that literally runs side by side with the very traditional buy and sell, buy and hold of stocks. It trades, or it sits literally side by side, that nobody uses. It's rare. Okay? You learn this, you can buy and hold while you're making income writing covered calls. I used the example yesterday. I was talking to somebody. I said, look, if my buddy and I buy the same stock and we hold it for, let's say, 6 months, stock's going to go up, stock's going to go down, stock's going to go up, stock's going to go down. And at the end, we may have made money or lost money holding that stock. Now, because I'm writing covered calls on that stock, okay, and I'm consistently working the covered calls, as it goes up and down throughout the month, he is staying steady one way or the other, and I'm generating the extra money on the side, constantly writing the covered calls. Okay, so at the end, you can see that we are clearly, the covered call income is going to add to my gains. Okay, or limit, or put more of a limit on my downside with downside protection. Okay, so learn how to write covered calls, build that monthly income, and hey, why not? Building a financial education like this will serve you well. So, until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.